Hey y'all, welcome back to the Pindery Home. So today I'm just going to be doing a little quick DIY for y'all for Valentine's Day, and I also wanted to share with y'all what we're having for supper tonight. So that's about it. This is going to be a short video just because I did want to just throw in this little Valentine's DIY for you guys. It's super easy. We're actually just going to be making a front door wreath. And I showed y'all in the Dollar Tree haul my wreath form and also like some of the ribbons that I picked up to go on the wreath as well. But I also just wanted to include what we were having for supper and kind of walk through that as well. Just because I know a lot of y'all really like my cooking, especially on social media if you follow me on Instagram. And if you don't, then I'll have it linked below. But I always share most of the time nightly what we're having for supper. And I always get like requests and questions on how I made it or whatever. So I do just want to kind of share with y'all what we're having tonight. It's super simple and easy, and I just pulled out the camera because I was like, oh yeah, I can go ahead and film this too, because I did not plan on it, but I guess I will. It'll be fine. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get started, and I will show y'all what we are going to be doing for supper. So as y'all can see, I have been loving my crock pot here recently. It's just really nice and easy, and I can just throw something in here and like supper, I don't have to worry about it, which is just so nice. So I did just put some chicken breast in here, and then the rest of the chicken breasts that are in the pack, I'm actually just going to refreeze those and pull those out another day. Either for like another crock pot meal or just whatever I decide to do with them. But I just like really quick and easy stuff, especially when I have my piano kids, or we just have a lot going on. Like today's been, fairly busy. I have a lot of laundry and stuff to do, but crock pot meals have just been my go-to here recently, honestly. So I'm just going to throw this chicken in here, and I'll just turn it on. And what I'm going to do is slow cook it, but I'm going to put it on high because it's already going on 1 o'clock. So I'm going to put it on high for 3 hours, 3 hours and 30 minutes. That'll be good. And I'll start that. Okay, so tonight's supper is actually going to be really easy because I'm just going to make like a chicken nacho bar. And all I'm doing is I'm going to add in some of this chicken broth. Y'all know I use the reduced sodium one. And I'm just going to pretty much fill the bottom. Mostly full, sorry. I'm holding this instead of putting it on the tripod. Yeah, so about like that. Just fill that in. And then I'm just going to add in this taco seasoning. Normally I get the reduced sodium, and for some reason I'm not sure why I didn't grab the reduced sodium, but oh well, it's fine. And I'm just going to put like 3/4 the packet of this in here on the chicken, and then that's it. And then the rest of the taco seasoning we're actually going to use later for when I make the fajita vegetables. Okay y'all, so we're just going to make this wreath together, and I'm just going to kind of talk you through it and everything. So I ain't gonna lie, I did already try to make this wreath, and I did not like how it turned out. So I have been sleeping on it and trying to figure out a different way to do this wreath. So we're gonna just see if it works, and if it doesn't, then it doesn't. So I'm not really fond of the wire forms. I like the grapevine forms. The grapevine wreaths are so much easier to decorate and everything. Whereas these are a lot harder and challenging, I think, personally. But we're going to see what we can come up with. I do have all this stuff here. I just literally took everything off that I had on this thing. But I do kind of want to start. Yeah, there's stuff everywhere, y'all. This is this is crazy. But if y'all don't remember, I have this pink ribbon here that kind of has these rose goldy, pinky, pretty things on the ends. And then I've got this ribbon here that has these really pretty glittery sheer hearts. And then I've got the nice pretty burlappy ribbon as well. I also just have some of these wired pieces. They look like the pipe cleaners, but they're just that wire, Christmas wire that I used to make those little hearts in the grapevines when I was decorating. And then also I just have some deco mesh as well. I figured this would be easy to incorporate and use. So that's what I'm actually going to start doing. I'm just going to take it, and I'm actually just going to take it around the form like this. Okay. And then I'm going to take one of these little pipe cleaning pieces, just like a really small one, and I'm going to white pipe cleaner, or even if you just have some floral wire, would probably be better than this, what I'm using, but I don't have any, so we're just going to make do. And I'm going to attach this piece onto this little wire part here, like so, and this is going to secure it for me to wrap all of this around, and then you shouldn't be able to even see it. So I'm just going to wrap, and see, you can't even see the red, so that's what it looks like. And I'm going to wrap all the deco mesh around like this. So yeah, now I'm just going to keep wrapping the deco mesh around the heart form wreath and get it fixed for y'all. I was going to like talk through this whole process, but it took forever just because I was playing around with it and trying to figure out exactly what I wanted, and it would have been a very, very, very long video if I would have. So if you see my mouth moving, that's why, because I was going to talk to y'all about like, through the whole process, but then I was like, this is way too long. So this is future me editing it, and I'm like, yeah, we're gonna voice over this. So I'm just gonna continuously wrap the deco mesh over. So now here I'm going to start playing around with those fun pink and red ribbons. I love wired ribbons because they're a lot easier to work with. And what I ended up doing was just make a big wired bow. And I started with the pink, and the pink bow had like 5 loops in it. And then with the heart, the red hearts wired ribbon, I made like 3 looped bows, and I incorporated those into the big pink bow, which y'all will see. So disclaimer, I am not the best at making wired bows, but I think I did pretty decently. I'm not really, like, I don't really make them a lot anyway, and I think this is what took the longest part actually to make this whole wreath, was just trying to figure out how to make these bows. But they didn't turn out that bad. It actually turned out pretty, so I'm happy with it. And then when I get it all fixed, I'm just going to attach it to the wreath, and I'm using the wired, like, almost pipe cleaner type stuff to attach it to the wreath. And now I'm just going to make the second 3 looped ribbon. So now that the bow is attached, I'm just going to add in extra ribbon pieces and wire those in as well to kind of like make the hang down pieces that bows have and everything, if that makes any sense. I'm just going to like wire those into the wreath as well. And then I have these cute little heart picks from, everything of course came from the Dollar Tree except the deco mesh, and that came from Hobby Lobby. But I'm gonna take those little heart picks and I'm just gonna pick 3 of them in the wreath, and then I'm gonna add a ribbon that's gonna help me hang this onto the door. And y'all, that is it, and look at how cute this wreath is. So now I'm just gonna chop up all the peppers and onions to make the fajita vegetables. I have found that the easiest way to get like the perfect little strips of peppers for your fajita vegetables is to actually just use your kitchen scissors and cut them. This is pretty simple, and I absolutely love using my kitchen scissors to chop vegetables with, especially like lettuce, for salads and everything, and I also use them for peppers and all sorts of stuff. I have found that the easiest way to get like the perfect little strips of peppers for your fajita vegetables is to actually just use your kitchen scissors and cut them. This is pretty simple, and I absolutely love using my kitchen scissors to chop vegetables with, especially like lettuce, for salads and everything, and I also use them for peppers and all sorts of stuff. So now that all of those are chopped, I'm just going to get my pan ready and heat it and add some olive oil. A little ASMR moment for y'all with that sizzling. I love it when they hit the really hot pan. So I do put them on the highest heat, and then once I get the rest of the taco seasoning added into them, I'll add a little bit more olive oil, and I will turn down the heat to medium high. And the chicken, I've shredded it up with some forks. And now I'm just gonna serve it up. So I'm doing my chips, and then I'll add my chicken, my fajita vegetables, I'll put some lettuce on them, and then some olives, and then I'm gonna add some jalapenos, and after the jalapenos, I'm going to add some salsa, and then some cheese, queso, and then some sour cream. And these are the best loaded nachos ever, and totally recommend making these. They're so easy and so yummy and fulfilling. Oh, okay. Shush.
Oh.
Alright, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed today's video, and we'll try out these chicken nachos, loaded chicken nachos. They are so delicious. What do you think? They good?
Wonderful.
You're so monotone. Apparently my husband don't like the chicken nachos.
They were great. Great.
Delicious. Y'all should try them. By the way, this is my husband. His name is Houston, for the ones that do not know him. But if you like this video, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And also comment down below for any future video recommendations. And if you like this video, or just want to say that you've made these nachos or whatever. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. And I hope y'all have a great day. Bye!